Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu and I'm bringing you guys a self-cast matchmaking. This is awesome. This is a game that I played a while back and I really want you guys to see it because I thought it was pretty darn awesome. I'm not going to tell you guys what happened in the game, but I did play in it, so I probably lost. And actually wait, sorry, I said that wrong. I played in it, so it's a chance that I could have lost because I think the last time my first video I uploaded was a loss. Spoilers on that, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But well, if you haven't seen it by now, then I mean, go ahead and see. Hopefully you do watch the videos in order, because I think I do refer to other videos whenever I do a video. But anyway, that's all besides the point. This game was a really interesting game. You guys will definitely see why when you start, or when you see what happens. But not really much I can say. I really want to spoil it, but I can't. Looks like we're gonna just have to go ahead and wait the time out. Or just wait however long the game lasts. I'm not. It could be a short game, could be a long game, could have been a raffle stomp that I wanted to show you guys, and I'm really proud because I got to play Bounty Hunter, as you guys saw, and Bounty Hunter is one of my favorite heroes. So potentially we did raffle stomp them. I'm not saying we did. I'm saying potentially we could have raffle stomped them. And maybe I just want to brag about how good I am, or maybe we got stomped, and I'm gonna show you guys what not to do with Bounty Hunter. But you all will see that as the game goes on. And I just had some chicken, so I'm pretty happy. Chicken is very healthy for you if you're on Atkins diet, which I referred to I think a while back. But the basic mentality of the Atkins diet is, well, this guy's taking forever. The basic way the Atkins diet works is basically you lower your carb intake, you increase your protein intake, and it's delicious. It's a delicious diet because you can eat so much meat and stuff. You can eat all the chicken you want, you can eat all the steak you want, all the good stuff pretty much. But anyway, this game looks like it's getting ready to get on the way. The teams are going to go and pick. This wasn't all pick, and I don't know. It was just a pretty wacky game all around. I mean, I think I don't know. You guys will see. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Whenever the game comes out, you guys will definitely see it. I can't wait for you guys to see it because it's a darn interesting game. I might actually put like an extra little note or extra little bubble at the very beginning that says highly recommended watching this game, because I just thought it was freaking awesome. So as far as other things to talk about, oh, I got an idea. What's on my desk? Let's see what's on my desk that I haven't told you guys about. Oh, my cell phone. My cell phone is on my desk. My cell phone is a Samsung Galaxy S3, and it is a very cool phone. You can do a whole bunch with it, and I upgraded from Samsung Galaxy S1, so I was proud of that. Pretty nice phone, pretty awesome. You can, like I said, you can do so much. They have all the apps that I never download. I just use mine for mainly music and calling people, which I don't really call people, so music and texting. That's really about it. But anyway, all the teams are picked. Cool. So I'm going to start introducing the rating side since they're all here. As far as the rating side goes, starting off with the silencer, we have Captain Chaos on that silencer. Moving over, we have Dr. S Shenanigans up on that Tiny. And on that Dazzle, we have Zang. On the Dragon Knight, we have Ben, who would probably be playing at carry. And last but not least, we got Kenny on the Omni Knight with a very cool outfit. And there's whoa, god, okay, that's pretty weird. Apparently vinegar crisps is a food. But anyway, Omni Knight with this very menacing look at him. Look at him, I was like, arr, I'm gonna attack you. But anyway, we'll probably be seeing him play support more than likely. He's going down bottom waiting for his carry. Is Dragon Knight? Yeah, Dragon Knight's probably going bottom with him. So starting off with the introductions on the side of the Dire, there's me right there, obviously, Cul Blu on that Bounty Hunter. I'm happy I get to play my Bounty Hunter. We have Louis on that Sand King, and it says racism and anger. Now I know your weakness. We have Sukas on that Enigma,
the battle
and I missed these two. Oh, we have Hexidid on that Alchemist, and we have Max Shadows 15 on that Phantom Lancer. And there's Omni Knight and some inspirational words. What have you done for your family? But anyway, the game is commencing. The game is going. Let me go ahead and hide this little annoying chart over here. And let me go ahead and bring out the kills, or last hits, because last hits and denies are always important. This mid lane's a little weird, I don't know really what you would call it. It's primarily because I was playing Bounty Hunter, so we had to have, or I really wanted solo lane, so I was playing a suicide solo, as you can see down here. But anyway, starting off in the mid lane, we got Sand King versus that Tiny. Sand King already did use one of his stuns. I think it was for a last hit. Not really sure. Meanwhile, going down bottom, we have me, Bounty Hunter, versus the Silencer. Or sorry, yeah, we have Suicide Solo Lane, Bounty Hunter for the Dire. And we have Omni Knight and Silencer. Wait, did I say that wrong? Omni Knight and Silencer for the Radiant. I'm not sure if I said that right. But yeah, moving on to the top lane, we have Dragon Knight and Dazzle. So these two, this is a pretty potent lane. Basically, Dragon Knight can pretty much do all he wants. Dazzle will probably throw Shallow Grave on top of Dragon Knight if he really needs it. But Dragon Knight did decide, no, he did not. Okay, that's why I said Dragon Knight did decide to put an early point inside that Dragon's Blood, which is actually kind of weird. But he didn't. As far as everybody else, there's an Alchemist and a Phantom, which is actually pretty weird because both these guys need a lot of farm. Phanos is probably going to be playing more passively than the Alchemist. He's going to let Alchemist get all the farm since Alchemist already put a point in that groove was greed. So he obviously won all his farm. Moving on to the jungle, last but not least, we have Enigma in the jungle. And he's just hanging out, see what he can get. So, not really much interesting going on right now. We can take a quick look at the items, see what everybody started with. Looks like Alchemist is building himself that fast Basilius. Bounty Hunter, which is me. I'm also building a Basilius by the looks of it. And probably a Poor Man's Shield. I usually go Poor Man's Shield and Basilius on Bounty Hunter. And then turn Basilius off. As far as Phantom is going for that double Wraith Band pickup. And we got some damage, or we got some fight trade-offs. 2v2 going on back and forth. Meanwhile, I did take a lot of damage. I'm out of region, so I'm pretty sad. I'm not really sure what happened. I'm pretty sure I got healed on top of by the Omni Knight.
Is under attack.
Omni Knight probably playing a little bit more aggressive than he probably should be. But he can do that because he can just heal himself if he really needs to. He has a Dungeon Aura making my life horrible down bottom. I remember that. But anyway, the rune does go to Sand King. Tiny does have a bottle. Yeah, he does have a bottle, but it has not come to him yet. And Phalancer almost about to go down top. He does get away with the Doppel Walk. So he is pretty much safe. Alchemist throws out an acid spray, makes sure nobody chases, nobody really wants to go in there. Meanwhile, there's an illusion of Sand King coming down bottom. Do a little bit of harassment on these guys. He's getting slow. These guys know it's an illusion. It's going to let it hit him a few times, and then it disappears. Meanwhile, the real Sand King is mid. He's hanging out with the Tiny, seeing who can go. Oh, they're going blow for blow. Phalanx just ran out of his tangos. He was trying to heal up, get all his regen up. And I'm not really sure how much I can really critique this game, seeing as how I played in it. So obviously, most of the choices that I made were the choices that I would have obviously made. Oh, okay. I'm building Tranquil Boots by the looks of it. I'm just basically playing as safe as possible because between Omni Knight and Silencer, they can do a lot of damage, and I can pretty much die. Meanwhile, Dazzle, we get a DC on Dazzle. We might be pausing soon. Hopefully, we pause soon because that would be only fair. So I am building Tranquil Boots because I am planning on roaming a lot. This is something I do a lot when I'm playing Bounty Hunter. It's like, okay, I'm going to be roaming from lane to lane. I'm just here for level 6. Excuse me. I'm just here for level 6. I'm just in this bottom lane so I can get a quick level 6 and then roam and help my people get kills. So I'm building those Tranquil Boots so I can, one, move faster and then have a, oh god, and then have a nice little burst heal while I'm walking around. This is a very good alternative for all those who like having 50-minute salves. Just build yourself Tranquil Boots. It's only, what is this, 175 plus 350, whatever that number adds up to. Was that 500 and something, 525 or something like that. It's only that much gold. Might as well go ahead and get it. It's a really good investment, especially if you're going to be roaming a lot. I know I used it because I was roaming a lot, so obviously I had it. So obviously I'm building for it. Pretty much once I get those boots, I'm going to be out of my lane. I don't know who rotated down bot, probably Phantom Lantern. But we'll see soon. We'll see soon enough. You guys will figure out what I figure out because, like I said, I forgot what happened. I just know this is a pretty interesting game. Sand King's rotating down bottom. Looks like he's looking for the rune. He finds himself a rune. He picks it up, and he runs back home. Tiny has his bottle, but he has yet to get a rune, and we have no kills just yet. So this is a relatively passive game. If you take a look at the last hits, I am pretty much way at the bottom. I'm like the support. I'm only here to get levels, like I said earlier. I'm not really going to risk my life to get last hits. I did not buy 6 tangos like I would if I were planning on getting last hits. 6 tangos is really, like, pretty much if you buy 6 tangos, you're probably looking to get at least 5 last hits or something. Because the reason why you got the tangos so you can take the harassment when you're going for the farm, which is the mentality. I also built myself a Ring of Regen early, or as fast as I could, basically because the movement speed that I would not really be all that relevant because it's a level 1 Dungeon Aura on top of the Omni Knight. And then besides that, the regen is really nice in this lane because between Silencer and Omni Knight, they can do a lot of harassment on me, especially when I'm going for a last hit like that. So I'm just going to get that Ring of Regen so I can have that +2 regen, HP regen. bringing my total region up to something higher than what it would be without it. Meanwhile, on top, we got a little bit of passiveness going on between these two. Alchemist does have only 13 last hits. Enigma has the most last hits. He's been free farming in the jungle. He's doing extremely well for himself. He can definitely farm in the jungle pretty darn well because of those Eidolons. Eidolons so good when you're farming in the jungle as Enigma. But level 1 Eidolons are terrible. But anyway, Enigma turned around. Looks like he's waiting for the creep waiting for all the creeps to spawn. Here I am roaming. I'm finally level 6. Let's see if we get a kill on this. This might be first blood. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just here, just trying to make sure I'm not visible to anybody. I do not have boots just yet. No, I do not have boots. I think it's a hand of mine that's up on top of Alchemist. It's bringing them to him. Meanwhile, I heard a... Whoa. We got engagement going on over here. Enigma's taking a lot of damage. He looks like he will be going down. He does go down to the tiny. So it's not good at all. I think he was going to check a rune, or maybe he was going mid to help for a kill, but that did not help out at all. He did go down, and now I am here mid. I did rotate mid, and whoa, what are these dots? That is so weird. Why are they so huge? You see that, guys? Why is this green dot so huge? That looks weird. It's kind of creepy, actually. But anyway, I did rotate mid while these guys were away. Oh, sorry, hold on. We got the first. No, we didn't get the first blood. Okay. Sand King tried to come in to try to save the life of Enigma. Okay, I got my teams mixed up. All that aside, Dragon Knight is getting engaged upon by the Phantom Fans doing a little bit of harassment. I am rotating top. I'm out of mana, so I'm sad. I need to hurry up and get that Basilia so I can not be out of mana for these big kills. I don't know if we get a kill up here anytime soon, but there's okay, that's what it was. Here I am. We get a kill on top of. No, we don't. Phantom Lancer does go down. He gets stunned up by. He gets stunned up by the Dragon Knight. I'm trying to do as much damage as I can. I did track up the Dragon Knight. That's really about it. Dazzle was able to get away as well. Just one more auto attack, and he's pretty much dead. We got a rotation coming in from Tiny. Tiny's rotating top, or probably no. He's just waiting for the rune. Waiting for his item. He gets that. So really, not much of anything going on around the map. I'm trying my hardest to roam. Phantom Lancer does rotate down bot, so he can go ahead and take up all this farm, get free farm down here. But Omni Knight will be here to do that a lot of times. That is pure damage, guys, so that's not blocked by anything, which is ridiculous. It's a max of 360 pure damage, so you will always feel 360 damage whenever he does that. Meanwhile, we got a dive going on over here. We got Bounty Hunter trying to go for that Dragon Knight. A Dragon Knight a little bit too tanky. He has 2 points in that Dragon's Blood, so he has that passive regen. He also has an armor. Meanwhile, we got three of us up here. I'm not. There we go. My Cul Blu. I finally got my Cul Blu, so I'm moving a little bit fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and roam into another lane. By the looks of it, see if I can get anything. Double damage rune up on Tiny. So he's happy, or he bought up a double damage rune. Meanwhile, we got a gauge going on bottom. Omni Knight getting a kill on top of the Phantom Lancer, not good at all. Omni Knight built himself a ring of regen so he can regen his HP as opposed to building that soul ring. I'm sorry, no, as opposed to building that soul ring. In addition to building that soul ring, he built himself a ring of regen, or ring of Basilius, so he can get that aura up. And he also has to turn those so his wave can push. I think he wants to kill his tower as fast as possible. And why not? He also has himself a healing salve and a clarity. When you're playing as Omni Knight, you have a heal, and it's just sometimes it's a better idea just to use some other form of regen as opposed to heal yourself, because you never know when your teammate might need a big heal. But as far as his choice in going those items, I'm not really going to complain on that too much, because I mean he's Omni Knight. He has his own heal if he really needs it. A salve, maybe that's left over from earlier. Maybe I didn't harass him enough when I was in lane because I was not farming at all. But anyway, we got me coming in. Invisible, trying to see what we can get. There's a Sentry Ward placed over here. I'm not sure when we noticed it, but the Sentry Ward was placed, and here's where we noticed it. We see Omni Knight go on top of me, and there is everything thrown on top of us. Omni Knight activates the repel on top of himself. He's just going to try to go for the Phantom Lancer. I took a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Sand King took a lot of damage as well. I'm waiting around the corner, activate my Cul Blu. Oh, Phantom Lancer does finally go down to the heel of Omni. I'm just saying easy. They're on a few taunts. Why not? He's Omni Knight. He can do that. Meanwhile, there's a Hand of Idas coming up on top of the Alchemist. He'll have that up in a while. He's a whole 1,000 gold away from that, so it'll probably be like a 15-minute Hand of Idas. And whoa, god, okay. I'm a little bit aggressive in this game. Here's Silencer trying to go for me, and I'm just gonna run away in the other direction. He does not do enough damage to kill me. There we go, but it does do a lot of damage. That mess does hurt. So that last word, OP, man, definitely OP. Another thing to note, when you're playing an invis person and somebody places a Sentry Ward in lane, what you can do is, as opposed to just staying in lane, staying away from a creep wave and not getting any experience, just go ahead and roam around. I can definitely do that because I'm the one who's planning to roam it in the beginning, or to begin with, but Phantom Lancer is going to have a little bit harder time to do that. Somebody has to be down here to protect the tower, and Phantom Lancer is the person who's going to be down here to protect that tower. Hey, shooting up on Tiny. Tiny's gonna be rotating top. Will he find anything? I don't know. He might find an Alchemist. He might find an Alchemist and an Enigma. Or sorry, an Alchemist and a Sand King. Sand King gets stunned up by the Tiny. Tiny stands still so he can try to get a hit on him. Sand King just gonna go ahead and run the other direction. Alchemist continue to fall like nothing's happened. Dragon Knight coming around the corner, stun on top of Alchemist. Alchemist is gonna be in a lot of trouble. Dazzle's also here to throw the level 3 poison, so he gets a stun on that. Here's the ulti channeling from Sand King, but he goes down. Tiny just tosses him, he goes down. And now Alchemist is trying to run away. Will he be able to get away? Yes, he will. He did get stunned up and everything, but he still got away. Enigma's coming in. Enigma has that blink dagger. He did rush that blink dagger. He was trying to go in for a kill. I actually have a few reserves about Russian blink dagger on Enigma. Russian blink dagger Enigma is not really. It basically puts you in one single role, and that's basically the role of ulti. So now Enigma's a walking ulti. I think you guys heard me rant about this before. But because Enigma built that blink dagger so fast, and he only has a bottle, he really doesn't have any true regen, and all he is a walking ulti at the moment. It's still a relatively good ulti, I'll give you that. But even still, he's still just a walking ulti. Let me take a quick look at the items before any action breaks out. We see, like I said, blink dagger up on that Enigma, also a bottle on him. There's a cloak coming up on Sand King, so Sand King is looking to build that pipe. He also wants to stay alive versus that Tiny by the looks of it. Moving on to the Alchemist. Alchemist is still trying to build himself that Hand of Midas. He needs a lot more farm. And the top tower is getting sieged by the Dire, or by the Radiant. This tower will be going down, and the top tower goes down. This is not good at all. I'm up, Bounty Hunter's up here. Oh yeah, I'm up here. Louis is up here with the Sand King, and Enigma's right around the corner. He did use his ulti recently. I'm not sure what he got out of it, but so far things aren't going our way at the moment. Dragon Knight is taking a lot of damage, but he's so tanky. We can't really go in on him. Phantom Lance is having trouble farming down bottom. If we take a look at the net worth, we'll probably see him towards the bottom of the list. Yes, he is the bottom of the list. It's not good at all. Phantom Lance needs much more farm if he's looking to carry the game. But then again, we do have Alchemist, who's pretty relatively high. Yeah, we do have Alchemist up there who's relatively high, so he can definitely be that carrier as well. So we do technically have 2 carries and 1 semi-carry. Semi-carry being that Bounty Hunter. And here's Phantom Lance taking a lot more damage. There goes the silence. There goes the last word. A proc, he's disabled. Meanwhile, we got 4 on the Dire side up here. We got 3 on the Radiant side up here. This is a pretty dangerous spot. I'm doing a little bit of scouting as Bounty Hunter. Come around the corner, see if I can find anybody. See if anybody's going to be coming through our jungle. We have enough reinforcements around here. Enigma does not have his black hole just yet. He doesn't have any regen. Sand King is around the corner. His ulti is up. He will be channeling that, I assume. Come on, there you go. He's channeling the ulti. There's the stun throw on top of Enigma. Enigma's in trouble. Enigma threw the Malefice on top of him. The team fight's breaking out really fast. Whoa, who did that? Tiny just went down pretty darn fast, and so did Enigma. Sand King's gonna go ahead and channel his ulti. Bounty Hunter, or I'm trying to run away as fast as I can. I'm trying to get this kill on Dazzle, but not enough. One more Janata crit, he would have been down. And now we're going toe to toe. Dragon Knight versus Bounty Hunter. I think Bounty Hunter's gonna lose this fight. One more shot, and he goes down. Meanwhile, Dragon Knight's trying to. Oh my gosh, Dragon Knight makes it out alive. Sand King gets stunned up by the Dazzle, and now he activates his one. He's probably. Oh, he can't. He's probably going to Sandstorm as soon as he can, so he doesn't take any more damage.
Radiant's
but I think.
tower is under attack.
Actually, oh man, does he have enough for Breathe Fire? 110 for Breathe Fire. Sand King still might go down. This is not good. Hold on. We'll see if it connects. Oh my god, it does connect. Okay, I actually do remember that happening. So Sand King does go down to the Brief Fire, the AoE from Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight having just barely enough mana to do that. Meanwhile, there's a Hand of Midas up on top of that Alchemist. So Alchemist will be able to use that. Phantom Lance is trying to build himself a Yasha by the looks of it. Get ready for that Mantis Style. Mantis Style, pretty decent item for Phantom Lance here. Oh, actually no, it's Treads. Never mind. Phantom Lance is still at the bottom, towards the bottom of this farm. He's just below me, and I am pretty low, mainly because I am roaming. I'm not really farming that much. I need to get more kills. I need kills to get my farm. Meanwhile, we got Engage coming up mid. We got Silencer throwing out Silence. Enigma did not throw his ulti because it was on cooldown, but he can't throw it out now. Silencer's getting hit by Enigma's Eidolons pretty hard, and now he has a little bit of negative armor. He will be going down by the looks of it. There's a Shuriken toss, and there's an ulti from Enigma. It catches 2, but no, Tiny threw out the stun at the right time here. Might be another kill. There's a track on top of Tiny, and I decided to back off. Nobody's going to be able to get that kill on Tiny by the looks of it. He did pop that one. He does have that bottle, so he's able to heal up on that. Meanwhile, Enigma ulti did go to a waste a little bit, but it's not really all that bad. Omni Knight looks like he's built himself a Battle Fury. This is pretty strange. Battle Fury up on Omni, and Phantom Lance is still having trouble versus him. That heal on top of Omni Knight is so dangerous. he can basically pop his ring and then heal and then do a lot of damage to the creep wave, do a lot of damage to Phantom Lancer and his illusions. Typically AoE will kill Phantom Lancer pretty darn easily because it helps you spot out who's there. Meanwhile, we got oh my gosh, almost all of Radiant rotating down bottom. Looks like they want to kill his Phantom Lancer. Tiny picks himself up a double damage room from that bottle, and Dragon Knight just goes ahead and farm up the jungle. He has himself a quick Helmet of the Dominator. He did pick up that Centaur, so everybody's doing whoa.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It says NPC Dota Tusk Frozen Sigil.
Missing bottom.
That is not Tuskar's Frozen Sigil, but it is floating. That's kind of weird. Look at that. So we got a few glitches here. Tuskar is obviously in the game soon. We'll see that soon. Meanwhile, we got engagement going down bot. We got Omni Knight about to throw a heal. Probably no, he knows his illusions. He's going to go ahead and attack him a few times. We got TP coming from Enigma. Enigma's ulti is on cooldown. He did use it earlier, but let's see what happens in this team fight. Dazzle, he throws out the shallow. Dazzle throws out the poison touch on top of Enigma. Enigma is stunned up. Meanwhile, we got 3 of Dire mid. We got 2 of Dire versus 2 of Dire mid. So it's 3 Radiant down bottom. 3 Radiant down bottom versus 2 Dire. And then on mid, we got 3 Dire mid versus 2 Radiant. So let's see how this fight turns out. Enigma's trying to do all he can to push back. Phantom Lancer is trying to get as many illusions as possible. He does have 2 points in that juxtapose, so his percentage is up to 12% chance plus, what was that? 12% chance plus 2, so it's 14% chance for that juxtapose on him. He does not have a shadow ring. He's going to pretend like that's an illusion. He's going to walk up to the shop all brave like, and now he's going to run away while he can. And Dazzle's going to attack it a few times. Eidolon's going toe-to-toe with this Dragon Knight, and it's a Phantom Lancer, real Phantom Lancer. Oh my gosh, so much damage going on top of that Dragon Knight, but it doesn't matter. There's this Malefice on top of Dragon Knight heal from Omni Knight on top of that Dragon Knight. And now we got more TPs coming down bot. So many people down bot. Meanwhile, the Alchemist is continuously farming mid. This might be the great silver lining inside the forest or inside the jungle. Why is he so huge? I don't understand. Anyway, I think. Oh man, maybe Tuskar's coming out soon, guys. Tuskar's will be here soon. Enigma's getting chased. Oh my gosh, one more auto attack and he'll be going down. No, yes, he does go down. He goes down to a range creep. I looks at it. Track thrown down on top of Dazzle. There's a heal thrown on top. Oh, sorry, track thrown down on top of Omni. There's a heal thrown down on top of Dazzle so he can stay alive. And Omni's getting closer and closer to that Battle Fairy. So we might be seeing a carry Omni, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know. I really don't know how a carry Omni works. I mean, well, you get Repel. Repel's kind of OP. Let's see. I really don't know how Dire dealt with this, but actually, of course, I do know how Dire dealt with that. But I'm trying to build the suspense for you guys. There's a there's Phantom Lancer throwing out a few whatchamacallits on top of Dazzle. Spirit Lances, throwing a few Spirit Lances on top of that. Dazzle's eating another Spirit Lance. He does have the Shallow Grave, so he can't use it. He's trying to use it now. He's getting stunned. Oh my gosh, he finally gets it off. He's gonna be trying to run away. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter's right around the corner. I'm probably gonna throw a track on top of Tiny so we can get closer. There goes Janata's crit. There goes the track. There goes the stun on top of Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight stopping the Sand King. Sand King has his stun up, so he can't just use it on Dragon Knight. And now we're gonna turn around and fight. I have track. There's a track on top of Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight does go down, and it's track goes for us. So particularly the gold graph, it was in favor of the Radiant heavily, mainly because of those 2 towers. That's basically tower gold.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That's basically tower gold and a few kills. You can see this. We did get 1 tower top. By the looks of it, is that tower? No, we did not get a tower top. Why is this is so weird? Anyway, I think Valve is updating right now, so I'm casting this in the middle of Tuskar update. Fingers crossed. Anyway. None of our, we just finally got a tower. Those track goals are keeping us in this game, and we were basically down by tower gold. Tower gold gives everybody 1,000. We were down by Battle Fury up on Omni. So this will be a carry Omni Knight by the looks of it. This is actually pretty interesting. Dinjanor can slow the crap out of anybody he's chasing. He can activate Repel on top of himself, become invulnerable. He can use Purification, so he can heal himself if he really needs to. So I don't know. I really don't know how this is gonna work out. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and farm the jungle while Silencer's on the other side farming that side of the jungle. Silencer is building himself a mechanism for his team. Meanwhile, Dire are posturing like they want to go in for this. Enigma's ulti is up, and I need to take a look at the items because the items are changing. Blink Dagger on Tiny, so it looks like he's building that standard Tiny, or the original mid lane Tiny as opposed to the carry Tiny. We might see him transition to that carry Tiny later, I'm not too sure. Dragon Knight is building himself that armlet after the Helmet of Dominator, very good choice. Helmet of Dominator gives you really good lifesteal, so that way when you finally get the armlet, yes, yes, it does delay the armlet, but when you finally do get the armlet, you do have that regen coming from that lifesteal. As well as for Omni Knight, Omni Knight is building carry Omni Knight, so I mean he's building treads by the looks of it.
Illusion.
So he'll be, which is actually pretty funny. It's gonna be a carry Omni Knight. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cute. Silencer is building himself that mechanism. How much gold is he away from it? Good question. He is 70 gold away from it, officially 70 gold away from it, so he'll have that up relatively soon. He'll have the mech for his team. There's a drum up on Bounty Hunter. When I play Bounty Hunter, I do this is one of my common builds. Basically, build Cul Blu so I can roam, build that poor man shield so I get a little bit more damage, and build drum so I can stay alive and get a little bit of mana pull. So I do have those 3 items on me. I never build a wand for some reason. Wand is actually really good on me. I'm a Bounty Hunter. But anyway, that's enough talking about me. Let's move on to the Alchemist. Alchemist did build himself the hand mine. What item is he building is a big question. I think he's going for Radiance. So he's at 3,233 gold. Radiance. Sorry, not Radiance. Relic cost how much? Relic cost 3,300 or 3,800. So he'll have it up sometime soon. I'm not too sure how soon. Meanwhile, Sand King's going to be channeling his ulti inside the creep wave, pushing the creep wave back. We got everybody really just farming. Particularly the last hits, we'll probably see. Yeah, oh my god, Omni Knight has 94 last hits, so Omni Knight is just concerning himself with farming. He's trying to get those big items so he can be that kind of carry. He can basically heal on top of the creep wave and then do an auto attack and kill the entire wave. How much damage he does? He only does about 140 damage, and then we got a Engage coming on by. We got Bounty here coming around the corner. He's going to track. He's going to throw a track on top of Silencer. Silencer's going to stand still. Here's everybody coming in. There's the ulti from Enigma, big ulti. There's a channeling from Sand King. Beautiful engagement for us. Things are working out in our favor. Meanwhile, top, we got Omni Knight going against that Phantomlighter, and that was a perfect engagement, the best engagement you could have possibly got. Alchemist might be stunning himself up. No, he does not stun himself up. Dragon Knight gets hit by the stun, and Alchemist is tanking his tower. What did he buy? Alchemist is just tanking the crap. Okay, he has crazy regen. Meanwhile, the middle tower does go down, and Omni Knight is getting chased by the Phantomlighter. Phantomlighter can kill him in a few seconds. There's another slow. There's a heal from Omni Knight. Omni Knight's trying to do what he can to stay alive. He's running for his life. Every time Phantomlighter gets close by, he gets slowed by that Dungeon Horse. That's why, I don't know. I really want to see how this works out. But anyway, we got the Centaur count coming in from the Dragon Knight trying to do a little bit of harassment, but no, he just dies. He dies.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And the middle tower is getting sieged. Will we be able to kill it? I don't know. But we will see soon. Omni Knight does not have a point in his ulti because he's playing carry Omni Knight. Why would you need a point in your ulti? There's a heal coming from Omni Knight on top of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter taking a lot of damage. There's a avalanche toss on top of Omni Knight. There's a drum charge pop by me. Enigma's in a lot of trouble. Will he be going down? Nope. Oh my gosh, beautiful track by me, obviously. Beautiful track by me on top of the Tiny, so that way Enigma has enough speed to run away. And here's Sand King coming around the corner. He's going to burrow strike away so he can get out. And everybody makes it out scotch-free. Tiny blinks around the corner. He just barely misses this. He just barely misses the Sand King, and now he gets the harassment by the illusion from Phantomlighter. Let's take a look at the level, see what everybody's at. Hero levels. Everybody has level 2 ulti except for Phantomlighter, Sand King. Now we got an Engagement coming on top of this. Whoa, coming on top of Tiny. Tiny goes down pretty darn fast. Between the Janata crit and between the Alchemist doing a lot of damage. Alchemist does have his Radiance up. He did go for that Radiance. So that item is up. He's able to do that 40 damage. It's a relatively slow Radiance. It's about a 25-minute Radiance, which is not really all that good. Omni Knight has his treads up. He has had that brought to him. And now he's going to just run away. I'm trying to throw a track on him. Oh, man. Alchemist is going to be stunning himself. Alchemist stuns himself. That repel 2 OP. And Omni is going to continue to run. So Omni can pretty much permanently repel himself. There's a 2-second delay between his repel cooldown. So that's another thing to note. If you're ever playing carry Omni, definitely don't put a point in your ulti because you don't need it until level 13. It's basically maxed everything else. Now Omni's going to be farming inside the jungle. Here's Alchemist coming around the corner. There's the stun throw on top of Dazzle. The stun throw on top of Dragon Knight, and the fight breaks out. There's the ulti from Omni. Everybody staying alive. So much damage being done. Who's doing this damage? I'm not healing for that damage. Oh my god, he's shitting me. Alchemist is pretty much going down. And now on the backside, we got Enigma in a lot of trouble. Enigma does not have his ulti. He will have it in about another 30 seconds, but it will not be fast enough. Meanwhile, did I die? Bounty did die. I did go down. Sand King, the only one to make it away from that. Phantomlighter was not involved. Phantomlighter was trying to build that diffusal blade, so that way he can actually be doing some damage to people on the other team. Oh, that's another thing. Omni Knight's repel, it can be purged, so that will definitely play a big role. Speaking of purge, Speaking of purges, I think Omni Knight is building himself what looks to be a Sanjin Yasha, maybe. either Sanji and Yasuo or Manta style, but Sanji and Yasuo make more sense because Sanji and Yasuo gives him strength so he can do more damage. So I'm just gonna assume a Sanji and Yasuo for that Omni Knight. Sand King's hanging around the corner, see what he can do. He can't really do much to help he can't really do much to stop this push. He can go on an ulti, but he'll just get AoE to death. Between the Tiny, between the Omni Knight, between the Dragon Knight, there's a lot of AoE damage. TP's coming in mid. The mid tower does finally fall, and Sand King continues to stay on the side. There's not really much he can do. Enigma blinks in. He throws out the ulti, and then he gets silenced by the silencer thing. Oh my gosh, beautiful ulti from Sand King. Bounty Hunter, I go down pretty fast. And now Sand King's gonna throw out the Sandstorm so he can get away. Alchemist has a Radiance, but it's not really helping all that much. And we might be seeing the first racks. This will be probably a 30-minute tower. There is enough defense up on the side of our side, on the side of Radiance to probably defend this, but with Omni Knight with those repels are definitely deadly. He can basically not get disabled for forever, and he can heal anybody he wants. He also has his ulti up in another 40 seconds, but he doesn't have mana for it at the moment. Phantom does go down to what looks like the Omni Knight. Omni Knight doing too much damage, and now Omni Knight is going to go ahead and run away. He is in fact building himself a Yasha. I'm not sure if this is going to be a Sanji Yasha. Anyway, here's Bounty Hunter coming around, see what he can do. Throw out the Janata crit on top of somebody, but no, I just go down instantly. I think I bought back. Did I buy back? I hope I didn't buy back. Oh man, I bought back. That's embarrassing. So I bought back for that. I bought back to die. That's not cool. So the buyback was wasted pretty much. Probably should have just stayed dead. Alchemist throws out the stun, hits 2 with the stun, and there's the Midnight Pulse thrown out by Enigma doing a little bit of damage. Silencer throwing out the silence a little bit haphazardly. They really didn't need that. And now this looks like the siege is going to continue. Meanwhile, the bottom tower is going to continue to push. I think our creep wave will be there to push fast enough. And his high ground is being sieged. These guys really want to take his high ground as soon as they can. I can't really check anything else at the moment because I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Take a look at the current gold. Dragon Knight is saving up a lot of gold for what is the big question. He's probably rushing for that heart, which actually wouldn't be all that bad of an idea. Blink Dagger just purchased by Sand King, so Sand King will be able to channel his ulti and then blink in, do a lot of damage, definitely help out in the team fight composition. Net worth, as far as net worth goes, obviously Alchemist is worth the most, but Omni Knight is right on his heels, so Omni Knight has some big items. There's a blink, Blink Burrow Strike by the Sand King, and Tiny's getting focused pretty heavily. He finally goes down. The Radiance Burn able to get the kill on that, by the way. So Dragon Knight's coming around the corner. He's trying to get the kill on top of Enigma. Enigma will be able to blink out as soon as he gets away from this. The heal coming from Omni doing so much damage. Phantom Lance is trying to do what he can, but no, it's not enough. He does not have Diffusal Blade yet, so he can't really purge anybody. And now everybody's running away. Everybody's low. Sand King's going to go ahead and channel his ulti. Why not? He channels his ulti. Burrow Strikes in a very bad spot, but everybody's going down. Omni Knight finally going down, but Sand King does lose his life in that engagement. Meanwhile, we got Bounty Hunter and Phantom Lancer and Enigma going in on top of that Dragon Knight, and Dragon Knight finally falls down to the stun from Alchemist. So the siege has finally ended. Phantom Lancer finally has his Diffusal Blade, so he can actually be a little bit more aggressive towards the Omni Knight. Until he has that Diffusal Blade though, or until there's a Diffusal Blade on the side of Dire, there's not really much we can do. There's not really much that can be done versus Omni Knight. Repel is a little bit too OP, which is why they made it purgeable. If Repel was not purgeable, then it would be the most OP crap skill ever. Oh, not crap. It would be the most OP skill. That's not a Radiance Ancient. What?
Radiant structures are fortified.
So this is obviously Dire's Ancient. And this is, okay, that's a Mega Range creep. Okay, whatever. Oh, sorry, teamfight breaking up mid. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. It looks like we lost the Phantom Lancer, which was not good. We also lost Enigma to the Phantom Lancer died to Tiny. Tiny with a lot of AoE, very good versus the Phantom Lancer. When he has mana to use against the Phantom Lancer, the Phantom Lancer getting a little bit caught out. He does have his Diffusal, but he does not have it on him yet, so that probably played a part in his death. Looking at the rest of the items, BKB coming up on Alchemist. By the looks of it, Tiny is building himself an Aghanim Scepter, so he is going to be transitioning to that carry Tiny. He's just basically built that Blink Dagger and that bottle so he can hurry up and get to that point. Dazzle looks like he's building himself an Aghanim Scepter as well. He has an Urn of Shadow, so he has a heal up for everybody. Silencer looks like Silencer's building himself a Force Staff. Omni Knight, he's building himself that Sanji Yasha, like I call it, which is actually pretty cool. Sanji Yasha, I really love Sanji Yasha to death, but Sanji Yasha on Omni Knight a little bit OP, basically because if he actually does get that slow, or if he actually does get the maim, then everybody, you can't really run away from him. That purge is too much. Oh, not that purge is too much. That Dingenor is way too much. Moving on to Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight building a BKB for his own, or of his own. And what else? What else do we have? Lancer, Diffusal Blade finally on Phantom Lancer, but he just came back alive, so he finally has that with him. He's moved to a better slot. Vladimir is offering up on that Alchemist, so Alchemist is giving everybody all his melee people, which is pretty much everybody except for Enigma, all those bonus stats. There's a track throw on top of Tiny. There might be a team fight over here. They're all of Dire are over here. Radiant are pretty much over here except for Omni Knight. Omni Knight is just going to go ahead and push that top lane. Why not? He has a Battle Fury and he has a Yasha. Why not? Meanwhile, looks like the fight did not break out. There was an Acid Spray thrown out saying as a warning shot. Dragon is going to go ahead and farm with the Ancients. He can do that. He has a level 2 Dragon form. He's about to have a level 3, and there's a stun thrown on top of the Bounty Hunter. And Alchemist has his stun up, and he gets stunned by the Tiny. He's going to be able to throw it. No, he's not going to be able to throw it. He gets close enough to him, so the stun does still proc. So much damage going back for it. Enigma does not have his Black Hole. And there's Tiny finally going down. There's a so much damage on everybody. Everybody gets hit with that silent or last word of Curse of the Silent. Bounty Hunter is invisible. I am invisible, so I am able to get away. Vladimir's offering definitely help out. Silencer in a little bit of trouble. Who's getting chased? Who was that? Who was that? The Dragon Knight was getting chased, and finally the Dazzle does go down.
Has fallen.
Silencer does go down, but meanwhile, in the midst of all that, Omni Knight was able to get the kill, and now he has, or not the kill, he was able to get the tower top, and he's able to get a Sanji and Yasha. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and take on the Roshan. Why not? We have a Vladimir's offering up on Alchemist. Alchemist can just activate his ulti and destroy Roshan that fast, and also, this is Vladimir's offering. What really more do we need to do Roshan? And everybody's melee, by the way. So anyway, looks like who's going to be taking Roosh? I think I'm going to be taking Roosh. Yes, Bounty Hunter's going to be taking the Roosh so he can stay alive. So that would be pretty cool for him. Alchemist didn't really have any space for it. He wants to keep that slow room just to make sure he has that burst mana whenever he needs it. Meanwhile, Omni Knight doing so much damage. Look at this. He's hitting for, right now he's hitting for 200. He does need a lot of items in order to do damage, but if you do build those items, you do build it correctly and play him correctly, which so far, this Omni Knight has been playing him correctly. I'm pretty sure you guys see why I wanted to show you this game. You can in fact carry for your team. Let's see how he's doing as a carry in general. Right now he's at 418, so he hasn't really reached his kill potential yet. But whenever I don't know what else will he build to be carry. Heaven's Halberd, yeah, that's a good item. Heaven's Halberd on a carry Omni, that'll be pretty darn dangerous. Meanwhile, Phantom is going to use his illusions, try to proc more illusions. Illusions thrown out, and now Omni's going to go in. Phantom's in a little bit of trouble. Will they be able to find him? There you go. They found the right one. Phantom is running away while he can, and the Sand King is channeling one of his abilities inside the creep wave, or inside the neutral camp, so he can get that kill. I just saw a radiance up on Phantom Lancer. Is there a radiance on the side of Dire? On the side of Radiant, I mean. There's no radiance on the side of Radiant. That was pretty weird. So anyway, take a quick look at the gold graph, because the gold graph will tell a tale. The gold is heavily in favor of the Dire. That's mainly because of track gold. Those few team fights that you have seen, basically I was able to get a few tracks off. So pretty much the longer I, as Bounty Hunter, stayed alive, the more gold that we got. And as a result, the gold graph is reflecting that. Despite the fact that we had so many towers down, that's actually pretty concerning. I honestly thought the Radiant would okay, no, actually the towers are relatively even. There's only one tower difference between the two sides. There's a lot of damage on the mid tower, that's about it. The mid tower has not gone down. So the gold is in favor of the Dire, basically because of track gold. Kills aren't really all that. Oh man, we got engagement going down by. We got Phantom going on top of it. Looks like Silencer. Silencer does activate his mechanism. He is going to run away. Oh, was that Phantom? No. I don't know, maybe he had illusions. Meanwhile, we got an engagement mid. Tiny's trying to do what he can to get away from his Phalanx. Phalanx just chasing him to the gates of hell. Why not? Breathe fire thrown out. Breathe fire thrown out by the Dragon Knight to slow down the illusions from the Phantom Lancer. And there's a track throw on top of Dazzle. Make sure to see where he goes. I throw out a shuriken toss. I don't know why. There's a black hole. Beautiful black hole from Enigma. Enigma able to catch everybody, doing so much damage. Dazzle able to activate Shallow Grave on top of himself. BKB activated by Dragon Knight. This fight breaking out pretty darn fast. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter just trying to do as much damage as I can to this Dragon Knight. I do have Aegis, so I can't stay alive. I do stay alive. Meanwhile, Alchemist stuns himself before the fight starts. He'll probably be nuked down. I'm trying to go for the Dragon Knight, but no. Oh my gosh, Dragon Knight able to get the mechanism charge from the Silencer, and now I'm pretty much gone. So Dragon Knight is able to make it alive. That fight did not work out in favor at all for the Dire, and that might cost us a tower. Tiny does have himself his Aghanim Scepter, so he can pretty much destroy any tower now. Any tower, any set of racks, anything that he wants, he can destroy. There's a buyback coming from Alchemist. There's a "we thought you were there" coming from me. I think, if I remember correctly, I think I was telling Alchemist we thought you were there. He was pretty much saying, "Why'd you guys start fighting without me?" I was like, "We thought you were there," but it actually went into So I tried to play it off. We thought you were there, going to die for us. I tried to play it off as much as I could. So many abilities getting thrown on top of Alchemist. Alchemist throws out a spell, so he doesn't take that much damage. And his middle tower will pretty much be going down as far as I'm. No, bro. We got four dire up. So much damage being done to Omni Knight, or so much damage being done to Tiny. But as you see, the Omni Knight ulti able to help him out. There's a stun thrown out by the Alchemist before Omni Knight was able to. Activate his repel. I don't know. But anyway, Omni Knight's just chasing all the people he can. He can just be as haphazard as he can be, or as he want to be. Phalanster can go in for the kill. Phalanster does have a diffusal blade, but where's Phalanster at this moment? Phalanster's way out here. Phalanster goes down, but Omni Knight does go down after in the midst of all that. He did get a double kill because of the heal, but I think I came in and got the kill. Yep, I came in and got the kill. Because I'm boss like that. Anyway, Silencer's in a little bit of trouble with the ult, or the BKB activated by me, so that way I wouldn't take any slow damage, stun damage from everybody. And Enigma blinks 4. We really want the Silencer. Silencer will be going down. No, Mechanism Charge activated. He still will be going down. Shuriken Toss thrown out just to make sure. Dazzle's next on the list. And here's Omni Knight coming around the corner. Enigma's in a little bit of trouble. He doesn't have his ulti. He cannot blink. And so many disables thrown on top of me. There's a gem up on the Dragon Knight, so I can't really run away with my invisibility. But he did, in fact, activate his BKB, so that's one BKB charge we have to worry about. One last BKB charge we have to worry about. But still, the fact that Omni Knight is actually able to do that much damage, if we take a look at his items, we can see they're probably quite strange. He's built himself a Daedalus by the looks of it, so he'll be able to do a lot of damage. At the moment, I think he's doing more damage than Dragon Knight at the moment. Let me check. Buyback coming from Bounty Hunter. I don't think I want to lose anything. And there's Alchemist saying playing with Tards. He pretty much feels we're gonna lose. And I'm gonna continuously throw out those repels. It only costs 50 mana. Why not? There's a track throw on top of Dragon Knight so we can go in for the fight. Here comes Alchemist. Alchemist ready to go in for the kill. He throws a stun. He hits 2. There's a nice follow-up stun from the Sand King. There's a heal top on top of Dragon Knight, so he's staying alive. Shallow Grave on top of Dazzle, so he's staying alive a little bit longer. BKB activated by everybody. And I think Dragon Knight will be going down regardless of what he does. He does lose his dragon form. This is a beautiful stun from the Sand King to help everybody get away, but no, Phantom still goes down. Omni Knight still doing a crap ton of damage, and there's an ulti coming from Enigma. Nobody's really here to follow it up. Alchemist about to throw a stun. Alchemist throws a stun. He's able to hit the Tiny, but there's a repel up on Omni, so it didn't really hit him. Omni's just continuously bashing everybody. Jim dropped on the ground. Sand King activates that ulti, and Omni Knight's trying to get away, trying to do what he can. Alchemist trying to get as close as he can. The chase is on. Did he get healed? He got healed by something. I think Sand King got healed by, I don't know what he got healed by, but he did get healed up. Here's Omni Knight trying to run away. Omni Knight tries to heal, but it doesn't matter. Stunning on top of him, so this will be his death, and he does go down, finally. Omni Knight, hard as crap to kill. He has his ulti, he can escape. He has a repel, so he can escape. And meanwhile, our top tower is getting pushed down. Somebody needs to go respond to this. There's a Sand King coming up top, so he can hurry and perform that, because we do not want to lose any more damage on this tower. We did lose our mid racks, we did lose our mid tower. So things are going to be looking pretty bad. The Dire are pretty much in a dire situation right now. But I think we might be ahead in the gold graph. Yes, we are just barely ahead in the gold graph. That is basically kills. Actually, that's really all that is kills. I honestly think this graph is backwards. I think the Radiant's supposed to be at the bottom and Dire's supposed to be at the top. Because look at all his kills. He's not counting for anything. That's like a ton of kills. And it's heading back towards the Radiant, so I don't understand. Anywho. All that aside, Track Gold is OP, I know that, but I don't think Track Gold is that OP. I think this game is bugged at the moment. Mainly because you saw earlier, we saw the sigil, or Tuskar's sigil thing floating around with the centaur, when it was actually just a centaur. Actually, see if we can find it again. Nope. But anyway, Alchemist activates his stun. He's going to see if he can find somebody. He can find a Silencer. Silencer's just chilling, hanging out around the corner. There's a stun thrown out, and yellow thrown out by the Omni Knight. I'm not really sure why. And there's a Silencer up, a Silencer trying to get away, but no, he goes down. Meanwhile, Phalanx is going to continue to farm. Phalanx has himself a diffusal blade. Let's take a look at the items, because the items are probably interesting by now. Tiny has himself Aghanim Scepter, like we saw earlier, so he's able to do a whole bunch of damage to buildings. He also has those mana boots, so he can spam his abilities a little bit. Dazzle's still trying to build himself Aghanim Scepter. He's close to it. He just needs that Blade of Valkyrie. And he'll have that up at about 800 gold, maybe 700. As far as Silencer goes, Silencer doesn't really have much of anything. He has a 4-staff to his name in there. Yeah, he has a 4-staff to his name. So he can actually get away from... Or he can actually help his teammates get away from that Phantom. And meanwhile, we got a fight coming on mid. Oh god, move. Omni-Knight's trying to run away. Omni-Knight is tracked up. He activates his ulti. And there's a blink in by Enigma. Enigma does not have his ulti, but it doesn't matter. He's still going to try to blink in. Omni-Knight's getting chased. He's doing as much damage as he can to his bounty hunters, which is me. And I'm taking a lot of damage. I survived basically because of BKB throw out the track on top of Omni-Knight. Omni-Knight able to run away just in time. Tiny coming in from the side. Beautiful stun from him. And here's the BKB activated by Alchemist. Alchemist is waiting for everybody to come in. And now he's just gonna go ahead and see if he can kill everybody. His ulti is on cooldown. His ulti is off of him, so he's not able to. Beautiful epicenter, big epicenter from the Sand King, and he's able to finish off everybody. So basically, we were just biding our time, waiting for that Sand King epicenter. The epicenter definitely won us that team fight. I mean, that was so much damage that it did to Dragonite. Basically, Dragonite and Tiny were just hanging out in that spot. They could not get away fast enough. And everybody else between that and the Radiance Burn and auto attacks, we were able to just get the kill on that. I mean, Omni is going to be a little bit aggressive because he can. There's a Diffusal Blade. How many charges on this? 3 more charges on that Diffusal Blade. So Alchemist, or not Alchemist, Thanos is going to have to upgrade that pretty soon. I need to finish taking a look at the rest of the items. Now there's a Battle Fury. Daedalus finally up on that Omni-Knight, so Omni-Knight really committing to that role. Dragonite looks like he's trying to build himself an AC, so everybody else can attack faster. Phantom Lancer, like we saw earlier, he has himself a Mantis style. He looks like he's building himself he has himself a Diffusal Blade. Looks like he's trying to build himself a Mantis style. AC up on that Alchemist. So Alchemist is giving everybody that extra attack speed. Also Vlad on him, so everybody's keeping up with their HP and all. And the Radiance give him a really good damage as well. As far as Bounty Hunter goes, as far as I was going, I finally decided to just go ahead and go for Diffusal because of the Omni-Knight. So that way we won't really have to defend on Phantom Lancer to be that purge that we need. Meanwhile, down bottom, these guys really want to kill this Phantom Lancer, but Phantom Lancer is already away. And they're not able to find him. They throw out a Sentry Ward, and now Silencer's sad. He's going to stand here. Throws out a sad laugh. So Phantom Lancer able to make a way. He just threw his illusions through the dirt. Now Silencer's ulti is on cooldown, but Diffusal Blade coming up on the Bounty Hunter. I don't usually build a Diffusal Blade, but this is a special case, so I had to. Sand King has that pipe. I think that pipe did help us out in the last fight as well. He also has that Blink Dagger. He's building himself an Aghanim Scepter so he can do more damage with his Epicenter. It increases the damage by I don't remember how much. Sheepstick coming up on Enigma, so Enigma can disable that Omni, because if Omni can't repel, then he'll pretty much die. And also Tiny, you gotta worry about Tiny as well. Tiny is starting to build himself an AC. Once Tiny has an AC, we'll be in a lot of trouble. Roshan does go down. There's Omni-Knight trying to go for that Phantom Lancer.
Double damage.
And another Aegis going towards the Bounty Hunter, which is me. And now I'm broke. I have a Diffusal Blade coming to me. And once we have that, we'll be ready to fight. We'll have 2 Diffusal Blades on our team. We can pretty much stop Omni-Knight from just coming in all brave-like. We can pretty much take all of Omni-Knight's bravery. So here's Omni-Knight coming in. He's going to do a whole bunch of damage to our tower. He got a Diffusal Bladed up. So now he's trying to heal. He's trying to do everything. He's tracked up as well. There's this ulti from Enigma. A beautiful ulti from him. Also follow-up stun from Sand King. And Sand King's going to wait around the corner. I don't think he has Epicenter up. Bounty Hunter does go down. I go down. And where's Omni? Omni's running around the corner. I get stunned again. I can't really run away. Dust thrown out, so that way they can see me, but they can't really do enough damage to kill me. Tiny's going down. He will be going down to the Enigma. Now Dragonite's trying to get what he can from his kill, but he will be losing his life by the looks of it. He is tracked up, so everybody can move a little bit faster. Everybody's moving towards him. There's also a track throw on top of Omni. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong side. I was looking on the wrong side. I kept thinking I thought Dazzle was on our side. But anyway, so pretty much almost all the Dire is getting wiped out except for the Bounty Hunter, which is me. I stayed alive because I had Aegis. That's really about it. I'm just going to throw as many tracks as I can, and I'm just going to just continue to push down his tower. So Dazzle constantly throwing out those heals to keep his teammates healthy. And he also has that ulti, or his ulti was already used. But anyway, so the top set of wrecks do go down. Things are looking really bad. I'm not really sure how things are going to be going for us. But to be honest, by the looks of it, I mean, Carry Omni and I is working out beautifully. Our middle towers are going down, and there's a Shuriken toss thrown out. Somebody did buy back. Enigma did buy back. His ulti is on cooldown for another 100 seconds. There's a dust thrown out. BKB activated by me, and now I'm going to try to run away while I can. Everybody's coming around the corner. Phantom Lancer is finally back up, so he's able to do something. And that was a naked agent. It says, if only my team could play. Alchemist feeling a little bit bad, and Omni's throwing around a nice little friendly thing. It's Omni meta. And Dragonite will pretty much be going down regardless of what happens. Meanwhile, the Ancient's taking a lot of damage. There's a silence thrown out by Silencer so everybody can get away. Purge on top of Dazzle. So Dazzle is slowed. And there will be a stun. There's a stun thrown out. and now we're just trying to defend the Ancient by the looks of it. So we'll probably be turtling until this game ends. I really don't think it's not much of a way for us to push out. Omni Knight's doing way too much damage. He's building himself a heart, so he'll be extremely hard to kill if he gets that heart up. That's another thing. He has 13 kills, so he's definitely in that carrier role right now, and he has a recipe for heart. He probably has the item for heart already. Yep, he does. He has to have the courier bring it to him. So Omni Knight has a heart. He has a Daedalus. He has a Battle Fury. He has a Sanjin Yasha, and he still has a Soul Ring. He has treads. He's a carry Omni Knight. He's hitting for 179 plus 158 normal attacks. That's when he's not critting. He's critting for 800. So that means his normal attacks are, what's that, about 400? Something like that. Meanwhile, Alchemist does have a lot of farming. Alchemist has his AC up. He has his BKB up. So we could potentially push out, but I don't really think... Okay, well, we could potentially push out, but we are pushing out. Not really sure how things are going to go. Enigma's ulti is back up in about 7 seconds, so that will probably play a big role in the next team fight. So is Epicenter. Epicenter is also up. There's a toss on top of Sand King. Just doing a little shoot damage, and Tiny killing that entire creep wave. Look at that, 2 hits to kill the creep wave. He has a Hyperstone. There is a, whoa, Omni Knight caught out. Omni Knight in a little bit of trouble. There's a Silent Stone on top of me. There's a BKB activated by me. Ulti activated by Omni Knight. So much damage coming from the Epicenter. And there's a BK, or there's an ulti from Enigma catching everybody, even the Omni Knight. Omni Knight taking a lot of damage. Will he be able to run away? It's a big question. He's trying to do what he can, but he gets Malefist up. Here's Dragon Knight coming at the very end. Dazzle will be going down, and Dragon Knight's trying to do what he can. These things are falling apart pretty fast. Dragon Knight's trying to do all he can. He has that blade mail activated, so everybody's taking additional damage. And that was a triple kill on the side of Alchemist. So definitely Diffusal Blade, definitely helping out in that instance. Omni Knight basically couldn't really go around. It says PL too strong. Looks like I think I'm trying to build myself a blade mail as well, because I get focused a lot. But anyway, I don't know. We'll be able to get 1 Rax at us, but at the other side of this, our Ancient is getting attacked by everything. We got a TP coming in from the Enigma by the looks. Yes, TP coming in from Enigma. So Enigma, the perfect candidate, to go ahead and push that back. Meanwhile, looks like we're trying to push the win. I don't know if we can get it. Tiny will be back up in about 28 seconds. Omni will be back up in 50 seconds. And once Omni and Dragon Knight are back up, there's nothing we can really do. There's a stun thrown out by the Alchemist. Alchemist really wants to get a Dazzle shoot away. Dazzle's trying to do what he can to shoot us away from the tower. But we're going to continue to push in. This is probably our best possible chance to push this in. I don't know if we can get this, but we got 30 seconds to do everything. There's no buyback. I don't think it's a buyback. Yeah, there's no buyback on Omni Knight. There's no buyback on Dragon Knight as well. So these guys can't come back. So that will be the Ancient by the looks of it. BKB is activated by Alchemist. Make sure he gets the kill. Stun thrown out by Tiny, trying to slow everybody down. Silence thrown by Silencer. And that game is over. Oh my god. So basically 1 team fight. Oh god, that was... So as you guys can see, that's pretty much why I wanted to show you that game, because carry Omni Knight is viable, but he can be countered. Just purge him. Just build yourself a Diffusal Blade, purge him. We had 2 Diffusal Blades. We had to hit 2 Diffusal Blades. I think that Diffusal where he was caught out, I think that was my Diffusal. Not to brag or anything, but I think I purged him.
Chosen.
And then what happened? Did I get anything cool?
We find
oh my god, are you kidding me? Somebody got a mythical item. Alright, but anyway, so my name, that's pretty much the reason why I want to show you that game. That game was pretty darn intense. We could have lost it. We did win that 1 team fight. We were able to push in. And this actually goes back to one of my one point that I made before, or one point that I've heard made before, is basically the mentality of a push strat versus the mentality of a normal standard farm up and then try to win the game with your carry strat. Basically with a push strat, if you don't win within 30 minutes, which I think I cast before, random pubcast number 6 or something. No, that wasn't number 6. Random podcast number 7. I don't know, one of those early numbers. If you're playing a push strat, if you don't win within 30 minutes, you will lose because you're late. You're behind on experience. You're behind on gold. You're behind on everything. The only thing you got in your advantage is towers. And then once the other team gets farmed up, they're pretty much just gonna raffle stomp you because you can't really fight against them. But the problem with the carry strat is that, yes, both of your carries go away and they farm for 40 minutes and they have one big team fight. And the team that wins that team fight pretty much wins the game. As you guys can see, we won that 1 team fight. Both our carries farmed up a lot. We won that 1 team fight and we just pushed to win the game. So the carry strat is the push strat is not as risky as a carry strat. So this is kind of reinforcing that point that I think I made a long time ago. A perfect example of it actually. even though Omni9 is not a typical carry, he was the carry in this game. He did get 13 kills. He did have 527 gold per minute. Alchemist was the only one above him. So these guys were just farming. It was Alchemist versus Omni. Alchemist won out in the end because of the support coming in from Bounty Hunter, me, and Fanny Lancer with that Diffusal Blade and also with that Repel being purgeable. But anyway, I think the main reason for me showing this game is basically to force that point to let you guys know that the 40-minute or carry versus carry strategy can be dangerous. It can go wrong, basically. But a push strat is always guaranteed. 30 minutes of the game. If you didn't win the game in 30 minutes, you pretty much lost. But if you won at 25 minutes because you killed the ancient fast enough, then boom, you guys won. So it's always reliable, and you can hurry figure out faster. But that's really all I want to show you guys. I thought it was a very interesting game. I got to play my bounty hunter. I think I did relatively well. Only six deaths and 6 kills and 18 assists. So let's assume half of those were track gold. That's a lot of gold for my team. That kept us in the lead. And that's really all I have to say about that. So my name is Cul Blu. I just brought you guys. What did I bring you guys? Jeez, I have a bad memory, guys. I just brought you guys something important. There you go. I just brought you guys self-cast matchmaking number 3, and I was playing as the bounty hunter, or Gondor the bounty hunter. It's actually a really fun game. I really like the game. Now I got a replay cast of it so I can look at YouTube anytime I feel lonely. Or not lonely. Anytime I feel bored and I don't want to feel like playing, but I want to watch this game, I can just go to YouTube and watch it. Yes. The beauty of being a caster, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I'll see you guys whenever.